Number 45, Gigi Jackson. At back, 6'8", 7, Jason the Great One. Starting at guard, 6'5", number 4, Ray Allen. At center, 7'6", number 9, Yao Ming. At forward, 7 feet, number 33, Patrick Ewing.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Cleveland. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know for the Nets, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Anthony Simons out there with Halliburton. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Unseld in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, we've got Ewing. Allen out there with the Great One. Then there's Yao. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Here's the Great One. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
Oh, good work by Yao, spotting the open man. That isn't usually a big part of what he does.
Halliburton passes to O'Neal, and here's Middleton, guarded by Jackson. 13 feet away. Middleton can't get it to go. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez.
Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Great One.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Here's the Great One. Pass to Ewing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Now O'Neal. He's guarded by Ewing. Simons surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton for 3. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 5.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Now here's Ewing. Allen passes to the Great One. And it's off from three-point range. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Halliburton outside. Pass to O'Neal. Middleton with it. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And that's now 7 points for Tyrese Halliburton. And you'd think the Nuggets would get to the line a lot more, but Stan, over the last few years, that has not been the case.
Well, part of that is they don't force anything. They work for open looks. They're not trying to bait you into fouls.
Van Dalen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Denver. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
Jackson misses. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Unseld. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Jackson has doubled. Outside, Ewing. Pass to the great one. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
O'Neal passes to Unseld. Back to O'Neal. Halliburton for 3. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's the great one. He has 6. Outside for Jackson. Stolen by Middleton. One-on-one here. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Shepard's checked in for the Nets. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Nuggets 3rd.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Beyond the arc. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The kick out to Simons. Nailed from three-point land.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's the great one, and it's good for 2. The great one's got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Halliburton outside. O'Neal dishes to Middleton. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. O'Neal kicks to Halliburton. That 3 off the mark. Nets trail by 5. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Chris Middleton. And O'Neal gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Shepard, the pass to the great one. Now Yao. Allen for the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. To the paint. He's looking for Simons and finds him.
Anthony Simons flying high to finish that one.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Shepard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That's his first foul.
15 seconds.
Off the inbound pass. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Back to Yao. Another shot. He lays it in.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Inside, here's Unseld, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
O'Neal passes to Simons. Oh, good on the triple. Brooklyn trailing. Allen outside. Pass to the great one. Out to the right wing. Into the lane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Simons. The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for the Nets. Harper comes in for Shepard. Portis, he's checked in for Denver. Isaiah Joe comes in for Anthony Simons. Portis finds Bogdanovich. And the three off target.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They get it back. Lays it up off the glass. 14 points for the great one.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Halliburton looking around. Poke loose. In transition, here come the Nets. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And Brooklyn has possession. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Hands it from downtown. And that's now 19 points for the great one.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Brooklyn making some changes. Edey's checked in for Yao. Jackson comes in for Reza Shea. Both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Harper is out there with Jackson. Then it's Ewing. Then it's Allen. And it's the great one in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Portis in the post. Ewing defending. The Nuggets with another miss. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Jackson dishes to Allen. Fires from way outside. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Unseld the pass to Portis. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, If you put him in position, he'll reward you.
A three-pointer is right on target. Allen's got his second bucket tonight.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
For three, Middleton. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Halliburton outside. To the middle. Portis can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's the great one. He's got 23. Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Here's Unseld. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Halliburton outside. Shoots. A rebound by the Nets. Ewing's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Brooklyn. Edey comes in for G.G. Jackson. And James subbed in for Harper. And Denver also making a switch. Olynyk checked in. Allen against Middleton. Over Allen. And another miss by Denver.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in. Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Back to Halliburton. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Halliburton's got 11.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline.
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
The Nuggets trail by 9. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Allen. Here's the great one. He's covered by Halliburton. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
But I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Here's the great one, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Friday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one. Cooling off a bit after a nice first quarter.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Middleton. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Pass to Unseld. Halliburton outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's the great one. Yes, that's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Middleton finds O'Neal. And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. 5th is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Now checked in for Edey. And it's Jackson in for James.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Simons. Halliburton sets the pick for Simons. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Simons has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's his 3rd 3-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Somehow ignores the tight D and hits the layup. The great one's got 38 points.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Denver Nuggets.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
When I look at Brooklyn, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Halliburton is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Unseld in at the 5 down low. Back to Simons. Just 4 to shoot. Over Allen. And it's Simons missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor.
Oh, it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. For Brooklyn, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. First free throw is good. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Halliburton for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 14.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
But Great One with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Halliburton, and it's blocked. Here's the Great One. Non-stop scoring machine here. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Halliburton outside. O'Neal inside. He's against Ewing. Clock is at 3. And Ewing sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's the Great One. He's covered by Halliburton. Ewing the pass to the Great One. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Simons, and again, Denver no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside, Simons. They can't stop the run with that one.
And I wouldn't put it past the guys to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half. How many times have we seen a possession pick that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Halliburton finds O'Neal. Simons with the ball. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Halliburton up top. He's got 14. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And defenses know what O'Neal can do with the rock all over him that time.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. No good on the second free throw. Brooklyn leading by 23. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Allen. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to the great one. Back to Allen. Trains the three-pointer. Allen's got 11. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. They got for us, GA.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, that she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Denver calls timeout. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. 4th, the Nuggets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Unseld, the pass to Middleton. O'Neal outside. Here's Joe. From downtown. Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires for 3. Joe can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Simons finds Middleton. Now, here is O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Middleton outside. And Ewing sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. So for the Nets, Edey's checked in for Yao. Harper comes in for Ewing. And James sub in for Allen. And then also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in for Chris Middleton. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Pass to one zone. Bogdanovich looking around. from 11 feet away, and the shot goes down.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
And it goes down 2 points. And Simons has got the ball here for Denver. Jacks up a 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
It's Joe on the wing. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. A rebound by the Nets. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside, Simons. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Here's the great one. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Shepard's checked in for the great one.
Coming on up.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was net